course I want to win. It's in your blood. You have to do it.
We're always trying to win, and that's the goal.
We understand, you know, the engineer always try to give you the best. This has helped a lot to grow.
They have a lot of data, a lot of analysis, and if you spend a lot of time with them, you can improve crazy your driving skills. So I spend a lot of time speaking, more than they want, I think.
On leur fait entièrement confiance. Je suis pas là à tourner autour à regarder ce qu'ils font.
It's incredible how much trust they give us, because they come in the morning and they have to trust us the car is working correctly. Nothing will come loose, and they will have a reliable car.
The number one thing in raid rallies is avoid the problems, make sure your car's reliable, make sure that it runs correctly all the time, and then once you've got on top of that, then you can start trying to go faster.
Seb's obviously a top-class driver, one of the best in history, but usually with those kind of drivers, they're easy to work with. They know what they want, so you're not struggling to try to discover what works. They know what works and they know what doesn't work.
And they have to be confident in the technical side, but also a little bit on the personal, because you have to be honest and be true, and because that's a team and you need to go together to the same goal.
Here we change the payload.
Yes.
Compared to the
standard we used to run.
It's a bit strange to get the grip of the grass. Sometimes you have grip, sometimes it's just humid when you see it. You lose it totally, so I was careful.
It works very much on a basis of having the right sort of dialogue between the engineer and the driver, so that you can actually understand what the driver's trying to explain. And sometimes it can be a little bit complicated when you're trying to explain what the car's done over a particular type of bump, how it's reacted. So all of that sort of thing is something that needs a guy that's got some experience, obviously quite a lot of technical background, and then can relate that to what the driver's telling him and reassure the driver that the engineering side and the technicians have got a hold of that to put it back on course for the following day.
Danny, Thomas is too much paying, huh?
Nice, boom, boom, like you, eh?
I start to feel like the steering wheel is super hard, because when we lock the rear, I think all the pressure is on the front, and I feel it on the steering wheel.
Bernardo is my engineer. Bernardo is a very talented engineer, very young, and he knows a lot. He knows a lot, and he teaches me a lot of things, technical things in the car. He hears me a lot. This is very important for me because I speak a lot and I want to communicate, and he is a person that he hears properly. So for me, it's the best.
I'm responsible for speaking with the mechanics about servicing and with the drivers about problems that they have.
Y el líquido de frenos también le hemos dado una porque ellos no han llevado. Menos mal que estábamos en el mismo punto, porque creo que no sabían la solución de cerrar para tener atrás, ¿eh?
You need to learn how to work with the crew, how to improve them, in optimizing the setup of the car so they can be faster and have confidence to push on the stages.
We're not really confident to throw the car in the rut, because easily it can one or two times it lifts it, so if you are a bit too much, maybe you also.
We work very closely together, and generally I'm the interface between what they want from the car and the rest of the team, so it's my job to use the resources of the team to give them what they want to go as fast as they can.
c'est eux qui déterminent les réglages de base de la voiture, enfin ceux qui imaginent les réglages de base. Après, c'est à moi de leur donner les feedbacks de ce qu'on ressent dans la voiture. Le pilote, il va se concentrer sur le moment à chaud. Débrief à chaud, ça va prendre 5, 10 minutes, un quart d'heure. Tout le suivi qu'il y a derrière, c'est à moi de le faire avec les ingénieurs.
Y sobre todo en mi caso, en cuanto a las reparaciones, para hacer las reparaciones lo más rápido posible, trabajo mucho con ellos, con qué me gustaría o qué les gustaría a ellos o cómo podemos compaginar la mecánica y la ingeniería para que los procesos de reparación sean lo más rápidos posibles.
The first time, only I put a new relay in the front pan and it's worked. Okay, I continue.
Between the rallies, we have obviously the time to look at other subjects other than the direct rally subjects. So we do development work, we do testing, we bring new ideas to the car. On va aller en Afrique du Sud pour la première fois cette année. C'est un rallye qu'on ne connaît pas.
Et le terrain est un peu particulier, quoi. Il y a plus d'arbres, c'est plus mouillé.
Il y a effectivement des petits chemins avec beaucoup de végétation au bord du chemin. Des parties où ils zigzaguent dans les savanes, où il y a des petits arbustes, etc.
Ouais, donc ils ramassent tout ce qui,
voilà, tout
ce qui croise, quoi.
Alors on t'a fait une proposition pour implanter le snorkel. On va essayer de le faire le long du pied 1, évidemment aussi pour faire en sorte qu'il soit le moins visible possible.
Et après il y a l'implantation du tube. Tu peux mettre l'implantation du tube de protection là, qui est la deuxième demande.
C'est les barres qui protègent le pare-brise contre les branches qui tapent sur le pare-brise. Mais normalement, avec notre pare-brise en polycarbonate, on ne devrait pas craindre trop de problèmes des impacts.
Bon, bah ça marche. Bah, on te donne toutes les nums là et...
Ouais, et puis on verra comment ça se comporte sur le rallye.
Why you remove it, you?
The reason why is putting this one, every car run with the normal glass.
Yeah.
But this one is plastic, is very stronger.
When a car comes back from the test or rally, we look at all the sensors, we look at all the actuators, we look at the engine, and we make sure that the car is fine. There are around 120, 130 sensors to find all the improvements and to fine-tune the car.
¿Tú crees que esa diferencia de velocidad es por el este?
Claro, claro.
Solo por eso.
No ves cómo está así, de que aquí
Pero
que
solo por eso.
aquí que levantas, y aquí que estás segura.
Si moi j'ai ressenti quelque chose de particulier à un moment donné, on essaie de rien oublier, que ça peut être du détail à une coupure moteur. Tiens, j'ai eu 2 fois une coupure moteur, je ne sais pas ce que c'est. On va pas dire tout ce qui va bien, mais on va plutôt dire tout ce qu'on a pu ressentir qui n'était pas parfait, et puis on essaie d'optimiser.
We can look at what the drivers are doing and we can relate their feedback. So let's say if they go out or they feel the brakes this way or that way, then we can grab those comments and look at in the data and find the metrics that tells us how to improve it.
One cannot just come in here and decide that they want to do everything their way. There needs to be compromises, so you need to learn how to work with the crew, with the mechanics, with the other engineers, what the procedures in the team are.
Team for me is first and foremost, it has to be well balanced. So you have to have people that have strengths in some areas and other people have strengths in others, and then altogether it works, and you know when it works because you naturally become a good unit, strong, close working relationship, and you can be friends outside as well.
Right. One of our senior engineers is 48 today.
Thank you.
So we'd like to just
be here with my family today, but we're with my second family, probably spend more time, so yeah. So thanks very much, and let's get out of here. I've been here too long now anyway. Thank you.
Doing all of this is just a fantastic chance for anybody. Raid Rally is an adventure. You go places you would never have gone if you weren't doing it. You see things you would never have seen. It puts you in a set of circumstances where you have to work hard. You have to say that sometimes the conditions are really not nice, but you just have to grit your teeth and get through it. And at the end of it all, there's always the sporting reward. You know, anybody who's involved in competitive sport, and obviously the one that I know and understand the most is motorsport. You know, the driving thing at the end is winning, and that gives you all the satisfaction to put up with all the hardships that you have to deal with on the way there.